subscribe. Welcome back to the channel and for my first metal album review of 2018 with Swedish black metalers Watain and their latest album Trident, Eclipse. 2018 marks Watain's 20th year operating as a band, and Trident, Eclipse is the band's first album since 2013's The Great Hunt, which was an album which polarised fans. I think it was a big album for them. The track They Rode On in particular polarised a lot of fans due to its clean vocals, the track itself being inspired by Cormac McCarthy's Blood Meridian. Is that right, Cormac McCarthy? Sounds right. So anticipation for this album, especially from the die-hard black metal fans, was somewhat high, and it's obvious from opener Nuclear Alchemy that the band have definitely returned to their more traditional straight ahead black metal roots. The song in question, Nuclear Alchemy itself, is only like a 3-minute song, and it comes bolting straight out the gate. Very strong song, only 3 minutes, but in it features many tempo changes, time signature changes. Fucking bollocks, talking shit. It's also worth mentioning that the actual title itself, Trident, Eclipse, according to a recent interview with vocalist and bassist Eric Danielson, he stated, the main thing that the title refers to is, of course, the 3 symbols that we have been using as kind of the central symbolic language in Watain for many years now. So I'm sure long-term fans of the band will understand what that means. Gotta go on. The next 3 songs kind of all follow in a similar vein. That's not to say it's a bad thing. The only thing I would say about this album, it's a tad one-dimensional. The vocals especially are just I mean, the vocals are great, they're full on, very frenetic, but it's the same thing over and over. There's no real dynamics in terms of the vocals. But up next we have Sacred Damnation, followed by Teufelsreich and For Diabolicus. All 3 really solid songs, full of blast beats, double bass, which is it? Sacred, fuck's sake, fucking sun. Sacred Dalmatian. Sacred Damnation in particular has sort of more melodic guitar passages through it. But yeah, Teufelsreich and For Diabolicus kind of follow in the same vein. A Throne Below is up next. That's the 5th track. Again, more melodic moments in this. Some of it kind of reminded me of some of the guitar lines that were found on Strapping Young Lad's self-titled album. I'm sure many black metalers out there won't be happy with that description. Brilliant. Next song is Ultra Pandemoniac. Ultra Pandemoniac in brackets. This has plenty of Slayer style dive bombing, whammy bar effects and demonic laughter, which takes us out of the track. Solid song. Oh, bloody hell. Now on to one of my favourite songs of the album, which is Towards the Sanctuary. This probably has more dynamics than a lot of the other songs on the album. It starts out with a haunted, whispered vocal before going into more traditional double bass and tremolo picking, and with some more mid-paced sections in the song. As I said before, this is probably one of the more dynamic songs. Yeah, dynamic, Ben, we get it. The Fire of Power is the final song of the proper album, and it's a suitably anthemic closer, a very strong song. The album itself is only about 30 minutes, I believe. However, I bought the deluxe edition, the deluxe digipack edition, which features a 9th song, which is Antichrist Miracle. I think that's how it's pronounced. It's by far the longest song on the album, about 7 minutes, maybe 7.5 minutes, I think. And it's a decent enough song. Adds a lot more doom elements than previous. It's a slower, dirgier song, largely instrumental, with spoken word buried deep down in the mix. The actual lyrics itself are foreign to me, so I don't know what they actually mean. Should have probably researched that before doing an in-depth review. Oh, I've got to get it together, I really do. I really should be doing better than I now. I think it's like the 25th video I've done or something. I should really know what I'm doing by this point, you would think. But yeah, okay, so I mean, it's not a bad song. I'm not sure it necessarily lends much to the album, but overall I'd probably give this album a I think I'd probably give this album an 8 out of 10. I think it's a pretty solid album. I personally enjoyed it. Treat yourself this 2018 with a subscription to freetobewhoibe. Yeah, the drums on this album go between full-on double bass to mid-tempo to blast beats. The instrumentation on this album is fantastic. The vocals are frenetic, intense throughout. Maybe a bit too one-dimensional. That's my only real qualm with this album. Could have done with a bit more diversity, I feel, but a strong album. Stop talking. I think them returning to their black metal roots, if it's what they intend, then that's a great thing. If, however, they have done it purely because of fan backlash, maybe that's not such a good thing. An artist should always lead, not follow, regardless of what fans may say. So those are my thoughts on the album. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. Make sure that you subscribe. There's going to be a lot of metal albums coming out in January in particular, but I'm going to be doing videos every week, at least one a week, hoping for 2. I'm going to be doing 2 videos a week, one for metal especially. Next week will be the return of Pepper Keenan to Corrosion of Conformity in their first album in many years. I'll be reviewing that. Then we'll have Black Label Society, Phil Anselmo, Machine Head. I'm sure there'll be others as well as my random reviews. So make sure that you subscribe so that you don't miss any of those. And oh god, I'll see you later. Oh, I'm boring myself. See you later.